A game of skill and strategy. Blockbusters, Bill Rafferty! Thank you, Rick. Welcome, everybody, to Blockbusters, our final show here on Blockbusters. Let's get started right now. Let us say hello to our players. Let's meet our champion, Patty. Hiya, Patty.
Hi.
Good to have you back today. Introduce yourself to the folks at home, please.
Okay, my name is Patty Perrin. I'm originally from New Orleans, and I'm a respiratory therapist.
That's right. You know, you've never said that. We've talked about it on the break, but you are a respiratory and you freelance at different hospitals
At different
around.
hospitals, right.
Good.
Right.
That's a nice...
So I can kind of just travel around whenever I feel like.
That's great. That's great. Well, she is the champ. As I said, she went to the gold run yesterday. Didn't get it to the end, but she did pick up $600. That's not bad. Better than a sharp stick in the eye, as they say. Hello, Pete.
Hi, Bill.
Pete is our new challenger. Would you introduce yourself, please?
Sure, Bill. My name is Pete Parr, and I'm born and raised in Los Angeles. I'm a communications consultant for a Los Angeles firm. I have a young son who's a beautiful boy, and I also have a beautiful fiancée I hope to marry very soon.
Good for you. Good for you. Well, I wish you both good luck. I have to make a little announcement right now. As I said before, this is our final show of the season, and we're going to try and get in a complete match. We want to get to the gold run, and we want to see these guys make some money. But if for some reason time becomes our enemy and we're not able to get a complete match in, then you will hear this sound. And I want you to run away from your TV set. Then what will happen is we will play one question that will decide the match, and then we'll get on to the gold run, and we've got some other info when we get over there. But that's all you got to hear from me right now. Let's get started right now. Let's look at the board. Last show of the season, so why don't I give you all the instructions I know. Let's take a look at our Blockbusters board. Each of these initials represents a one-word answer to a question. And Pete, as the challenger, you will have the advantage first. You're going to be working top to bottom. That is red to red. You can do that with as few as 4. Patty, as our champion, you have to connect side to side. That is white to white. You do that with at least 5. You know about that. But it takes 2 games to win the match, and in our next game, the champion gets the advantage. Let's get started on that now. What letter, please? Why? Well, because it's a game show. That's why. Okay, why? Always toss up questions. What why can you do to help pop your blocked ears during air travel? Because, Pete.
Yawn.
Yawn. That is correct. Because it will help equalize the pressure. I do this, but that drives them crazy because they're afraid to blow your head off. But that's what I do. Anyway, the challenger is on the board. That is Pete. Working top to bottom, and we'll pick.
Bill, I'd like to see Q, please.
Q. What Q has over 16,000 squares, needs 2 cranes to lift it, and set a Guinness record for being the biggest of this type of blanket? That's Pete again.
Quilt.
Quilt. That is right. That is right. This is fascinating to me. What has over 16,000 squares, needs 2 cranes to lift it, and set a Guinness record as the world's biggest quilt? I think those are fascinating statistics, and I want to thank Raymond Burr for letting us use his quilt. But anyway, let's continue on right now. Red, working top to bottom, and we'll pick.
Bill, I'd like to see, please.
T. What tea has research found is safer on a slippery surface because far less injuries occur on clay courts than on surfaces? Patty.
Tennis.
Tennis is right. Tennis is right. So the champ makes an appearance now. That is white, working side to side, and we'll pick.
G, please.
G. What G gives the type of milk you can often use as a substitute? P.
Goat.
Goat, that is right. Goat was the answer. If you're allergic to cow's milk, you can drink goat's milk. We'll be back with more right after this.
Breath, too.
Here we are. Welcome back. We're in the middle of game number 1, and Pete, our challenger, he's in control right now in picking.
Bill, I'd like to B, please.
B. What B is the #1 spectator sport in the United States? Patty.
Baseball.
You got it. Has to be. Has to be. The greatest game ever devised by man. Baseball is the answer we're looking for. Patty, White, working side to side. Pick, please.
O, please.
O. What O is allowed to ripen on the tree? If it is Patty.
Olive.
Olive is right. Ooh, good. It is to be used for salad oil, but is picked before it's ripe to be processed for your martini. So olive was the answer. Could have been orange, but she got it. She said olive. Okay, Patty, pick again, please.
K, please.
K. What K does the Academy of General Dentistry say you shouldn't chew on because your teeth can be cracked by these unpopped popcorn? Patty.
Colonel.
Colonel's is right. Unpopped popcorn parts. Say that at home. Unpopped popcorn parts. Say that fast. All right, White is still in control. Working side to side. Pick, please.
U, please.
There it is. If she gets it, she'll be the winner of game number 1. What U is a symbol of virility in Japanese kabuki theater? And sharing one of these collapsible canopies is a... Patty.
Umbrella.
Umbrella is right. It is a mark of Japanese love. Good job.
Thank you.
Good job. Boy, you went right across there. There's the route that Patty had to take in order to do it. And that means she has one game, $100. If she wins the next game, she's the one going to the goal run. And, Pete, you know what you got to do here.
Tough competition.
Yes, indeed. You have got your work cut out for you. You got to just push this thing. You got to win this game just to get it to the tiebreaker. But let's get started right now. Let's look at the board for game number 2. And if you notice, White has the advantage now. Our champion, working top to bottom, can do it with the shoe. It's 4. What letter are we starting with, please? E. What E once gave birth in a Macy's department store window, was a guest on TV's What's My Line, and is Borden's trademark cow? Patty.
Elsie.
Elsie is right. Elsie. White in control and picking.
A, please.
A. What A comes from the Spanish meaning to plaster and has been used to make bricks? Patty.
Adobe.
Adobe is right. For over 5,000 years, they've been making Adobe bricks, and that was the right answer. And there's 2 in a row for Patty. Where are we going, Pat?
U, please.
U. Don't forget, you got a block here, Pete. You got to try and get in to save yourself here.
Yes, sir.
What U used to tour barber shops, public halls, and county fairs to drum up business for themselves by... Patty.
Union.
No, not a union. I'll repeat it again for Pete. What U used to tour barbershops, public halls, and county fairs to drum up business for themselves by exhibiting bodies they had embalmed? Undertakers. Undertakers. You know. Come on, bring out your bodies over here. Come on, bring them out. I'm here. All right, here's another U question. Another U question coming up. Hands on buzzers, players, okay? What U is named after the planet Uranus? And 1 pound of it...
Uranium.
Uranium is right. There it is. It's a fascinating statistic here. And 1 pound of uranium yields as much energy as 3 million pounds of coal. That is staggering. Really amazing stuff. Okay, Pete, Red is working side to side in control, and we'll pick.
I'd like the R, Bill.
R. What R can have sex with up to 100 different females in a single day and can be heard budding... Pete.
Rooster?
No, it's not a rooster. I'll repeat it again. I'll repeat it again for Patty. What R can have sex with up to 100 different females in a single day and can be heard butting their horns up to a mile away when fighting for the affection of a ewe?
Ram.
Rams. That's what we were looking for. I know a lot of you at home were thinking, hey, it's Rambo, right? No, I'm sorry, you're wrong. We'll be back with more right after this. Welcome back. A lot of guys in the audience trying to find some books on Rams right now. A lot of guys visiting the library late tonight. Anyway, we are in the middle of game number 2. Patty, our champion, has control of the board right now and is picking. Where are we going, Patty?
D, please.
D. What's the anchor down here? What D once only manufactured gunpowder and high explosives, but now makes such products as Dacron and Teflon and is the large... Patty.
DuPont.
DuPont is right. And is the largest chemical company in the world. DuPont was the answer, and it is time for another choice from Patty. Where are we going?
T, please.
Okay, this is it. Now, you know what you got to do here.
Oh, yes, I do,
Bill. You got to block this in order just to stay alive. You want to get this game in your pocket now so you can tie this thing up and hopefully maybe you'll be the champ. Let's see what happens. Very important question. P. What P was the machine that was first used to play back the words, Mary had a little lamb? That is Patty.
Phonograph?
Phonograph is right. That was so fast. That was just... I thought you were going to get that, too. I
didn't have a chance.
You didn't have a chance. That's the problem. You know what it is? It's coming out here and having the rhythm that the champs build up. They come out, they know how to handle that buzzer, and their mind starts to work along in conjunction with the question. I really have a lot of sympathy for contestants. I got to tell you that. It is the toughest thing in the world. I mean, I walk in points. That's all I do. I mean, these guys come out here, and they have got to show intelligence and wit and charm and get it done, and it is just a tough, tough job, and I don't envy you when the results aren't what you think they should be. Anyway, I've got to say goodbye to you, Pete. I want Patty to come on down here and join me right here because she knows where she's going. She's heading on out to that gold run. And Pete, sir, I want to thank you for being here, and we have for you Aurora Outdoor Dining Group. That is all yours. So thank you very much. Great time. Good, Pete. Thank you. Bye-bye. You know what's going to happen now? We're going to wait for you to come back, and when you come back, I'm going to take her to the gold run, and she's going to be playing for an awful lot of money. We'll be right back.
Television's event. Police story, the freeway killing.
Welcome back. We've been waiting for you. Listen, before we get started with the gold run, I do have to remind you of a very, very special event. Your old favorite concentration is coming back to television. And if you are good at solving Reader's puzzles and would like to prove it, here is how you do it. You listen very carefully, pencil in hand, to Rich Jeffries.
Okay, Bill, if you want to prove it, you have to try out to be a contestant on Concentration. How do you do that? All you have to do is call area code 213-856-0638. Now, we'd like to hear from as many of you as possible, so please give us a call at area code 213-856-0638. Call us right now. Back to you, Bill Rafferty.
Thank you very much. And just to show you that our hearts are in the right place, why don't you call us Collect? We'll be right back as soon as Mr. Goodson gets through smacking me around backstage. Okay, listen, it is time for us to do the gold run. And if you recall, if you've been watching the show, you know that the last time that Patty went to the gold run, she didn't make it to the end. And when a champ does repeat, we always add $5,000 to the pot, which ordinarily means that right now you would be playing for $10,000. But because this is the last show of the season, as I said, and Patty is a good player and is not going to have the opportunity to go on and fulfill her money-making potential in the game show world, we've decided that we're going to toss in another $5,000. So now she's going to be paying for $15,000. A lot of money. No pressure. Again, the key to it all is you just take a little beat and you wait before your answer. Okay? That's all you got to do. Okay, everybody, let's take a look at the gold run board. Here it comes. Flying into place. Little computer mic bringing it in for us now. Patty knows that what she's going to have to do is start on the left side and make a pass connecting the gold to the gold. If she does do that, she will win, as I said, $15,000. A lot of money at stake here. Of course, if you pass or you miss a question, a block goes up on the board, and then you got to work your way around that. But you have 60 seconds in which to do it, and you just keep going until time runs out. That's all you got to hear from me. You ready to do it?
I'm ready.
I'm ready. I'm wishing you good luck. Hold on to your lucky bracelet. Let's give it 60 seconds. Audience, please, a lot of money at stake here. There'll be temptation to scream out answers. Do not do that. It will disqualify this young lady from winning an awful lot of money. Time will begin after your first clue. Pick your letters, please.
A.S.
Patty, Maxine, and Laverne.
Andrew sisters.
Correct. Pick again.
D, please.
Baryshnikov's dance specialty.
Ballet.
Correct. Pick again.
D.G.
Maynard Krebs was his best friend.
Pass.
Pick again, please.
F-H-T-E.
Film set at Pearl Harbor.
Pass.
Pick again, please.
T-T-T-T.
Tiny Tim's theme song.
603 The Tulip.
Correct. Pick again.
D-A-S.
They wrote operettas.
Gilbert and Sullivan.
Correct. Pick again.
E-E.
Cheerleaders for the Rams.
Pass.
Pick again.
D-S-A-T.
They recorded Spinning Wheel. You can pass.
Pass.
Pick again.
P-E.
P.E. Queen Elizabeth's unmarried son.
Pass. R-R.
One more. R.R., please. He played the Sundance... I wanted you to win that so badly. I really did. I wanted you to pick that money up so badly. You didn't get your way all the way across the board, which means that you didn't win the $15,000. I'm really sad that happened. Let's take a look right now at the board, and let's see the ones that you did miss. So, R.R., he played the Sundance Kid. That's Robert Redford. We really didn't get enough time for that one. Let's see the next one, please. P.E., Queen Elizabeth's unmarried son, Prince Edward. And who's after that? Film set at Pearl Harbor, F-H-T-E, From Here to Eternity. Classic movie.
Yeah.
Burt Lancaster was in that. Deborah Carr. D.G. Maynard Krebs was his best friend. I thought you'd get this. Dobie Gillis. Dwayne Hickman. And who else? E.E. Cheerleaders for the Rams. Well, considering their appetites, the Embraceable Youths was the answer we were looking for right there. And I believe we have one more coming up. This is a pop song. I figure you would have gotten this. D.S.A.T. They recorded Spinning Wheel. Great band from the 60s. Blood, Sweat, and Tears. Unfortunately, it didn't happen, but you did pick up 4, and we'll add that to your total, so that makes it $1,200 in your pocket right now. All right. We'll be right back right after this brief message.
I just had to see if you got here instead of here. Yeah, I had like...
Welcome back, everybody. We've got just about 1 minute left here to say goodbye. We've had a wonderful time. I'd just like to say thank you to all the folks who had all the nice and the kind words to say about Blockbusters and the job we tried to do here. Thank you all for being quite vocal about that, and it's always nice to hear that people like what you do. You know what I'm going to do here? I'm going to make an executive decision, young lady. It's not going to be a lot, but I want you to know that we really feel bad you didn't get to the end of the goal run and pick up some change. So I'm going to see to it that added to your check, we will have $1,000. Okay? Why not? You know? I mean, it's tough. We knew you weren't going to get there. That is an awful lot of pressure. You're playing for $15,000. A couple of people will go there once, twice, 2 times, or 3 times, and they don't get it. Then they hit it on the 3rd and 4th, and you weren't going to have that opportunity. So I think you should have some money for a decent lunch. Huh? What do you think?
Ooh,
you know? Down there. Yeah, absolutely. And that's about all we have time to do right now. I want to thank you all again. Thanks to everybody on my staff and crew. God bless. See you next time. Bye-bye.
A member of our studio audience will receive a Fetters Whisper Quiet Room air conditioner with which you may enjoy cool comfort this summer, powered by a high-efficiency rotary compressor furnished by Fetters Air Conditioning USA. And departing the Texas will receive Aurora Dining Group 54-inch oval table with umbrella and 4 cushion 5-position chairs made of strong weatherproof Oralite polymer furnished by Little Lake Industries. Skyway luggage straps to attractive luggage with wheels, rugged nylon outdoor twist fabric featuring use plate, expandable capacity furnished by Skyway. The Regency R1070 programmable 10-channel scanner lets you tune into police, fire, emergency, and weather broadcasts furnished by Regency. Vitamix, stainless steel, 3-minute bread maker and home yogurt factory that juices without waste, cooks without burning, freezes instant ice cream, and offers 800 other recipes. Jules Jurgensen's Ladies Classic Series Diamond Dial Watch. Elegantly styled with 10 genuine diamonds, the Classic Series furnished by Jules Jurgensen. Just point and shoot with Vivitar's CS35 camera. Autofocus, auto exposure, automatic film loading. 35mm photographs furnished by Vivitar. Perfect Nail Organic Nail Conditioner. Lubricates dry cuticles, speeds drying the polish, contains natural oils and vitamins from Perfect Nail.
Hi, this is Dan Neverett, and Friday's edition of Nearly Noon is one you won't forget. Today, we introduce you to a rarity, a female professional baseball umpire. West Coast Force will take us to War Memorial, and we'll meet her there. Randy Naughton is all the weekend happenings in Buffalo, today on Nearly Noon at 11:30 here on TV2.
Jeffrey saying so long for all of us on Blockbusters, a Mark Goodson television production.